up, guys? We are back, and we're playing Paladins on Nintendo Switch. Now, admittedly, Paladins came to Nintendo Switch a while ago, but it was $30, and Paladins is a free-to-play game. But when it first launched on Switch, it was $30, and that was like, I don't know, to unlock all the characters or some bullshit or whatever. And then they're like, we're gonna release it for free on Switch, but you're gonna have to wait a little while. And it just dropped on Switch for free, I think like 2 days ago, something like that. So we're playing it. I've never played Paladins. I have a general idea of what it is. From what I understand, it's an Overwatch clone with horses. I think there's horses in it. I might be wrong. I've never played it. I've never played Paladins. I have very limited knowledge of what it is outside of an Overwatch clone that's free to play. So we're gonna try it out. We're gonna give it the benefit of the doubt, but I feel like playing this is just gonna make me want Overwatch on Switch. Apparently, I don't know if it's true or not. Oh, wow. Hold on. Hold that thought for a minute. Even the fucking menu, even the main menu is, like, straight up. It's literally just the Overwatch menu, but with Paladins characters. Like, I don't know. That's straight up the same format they use for the Overwatch menu. I mean, it's not like Overwatch is the only game that's allowed to do that, but I mean, it's just so fucking similar. Oh my god. But yeah, I feel like the more I play this, the more I just want to play Overwatch on Switch. But like, apparently, I don't know if it's true or not, because I don't have like a fraps counter on this. But apparently this game runs at 60 FPS on the Switch. That's what they advertise. They advertise it as 60 FPS on the Switch. I don't know if that's true. I mean, it certainly looks like... It certainly looks like 60 FPS on the menu here. But anyway, I've never played this game, so I don't really know what I'm doing. Let's just hop in, I guess. Team Deathmatch. Let's see. I want to play Team Deathmatch, because fuck that other shit. But yeah, so we're playing Paladins. The controller vibrates when you get thrown into a match. So that's a nice touch. I'll give them props for that, because that's pretty cool. That's a pretty neat little feature there. So like when it said match ready, my controller vibrated, I guess to let me know that the match is ready, in case I'm not like looking at the screen or whatever. So that's a nice touch. I feel like more games should do something like that. That's a nice touch. I'll give credit where credit's due. So are we playing the match now? It said there is a match ready. I'm still on the main menu. I don't know what's happening. I'm still gonna look at this as an Overwatch clone, because to my knowledge, that's what it is. And keep in mind, I may be a little harsh on this game. And that's just because I would rather have Overwatch on Switch. This might be a good game. I don't know. I've never played it. So far the experience has not been good, because it said there was a match ready. And I'm still on the main menu, so I don't really know what I'm supposed to do now. I'm gonna try to go. Apparently, the match that was ready, I didn't join for some reason. Oh, okay, that's... Wait, is that my fault? Okay, that was my fault. Okay. That was my fault. There's a button you have to press to join. Okay. I will, Alright, so you can have, like, all characters screen, or you can sort by this. So that's pretty cool. It looks like we are limited to what characters we can use, but we are playing the free version, so I guess that's okay. I'm not gonna try to hold that against it, because we are playing this for free. I'm gonna be comparing this to Overwatch a lot, and that might annoy some people, but I mean, admittedly, you know, Overwatch and this game are kind of like competing titles, you know? The character designs are nice. They have a somewhat original character designs. There is one character in here that's pretty much just Reaper with horns. But other than that, most of the character designs are pretty, you know, original and nice. I like this little character with the little falcon. That's pretty cool. So I'll give them that. I will give them that. They do have seemingly original character designs. So I'll give them credit where credit's due, but you can have the best character designs in the world. If the gameplay is shit, then it's, you know, it doesn't matter. So we'll dive into the gameplay and see how I feel about it. Let's see. I do want to point out, everything I say take with a grain of salt, because I don't have any background in like video games as a profession. So take everything I say with a grain of salt, but alright, it feels very responsive. The controls feel nice. Let's see, this jump feels utterly pointless because I only go... The jump feels very heavy, but that might be character specific. We got a nice little icon at the bottom that tells us all of our things and what they do. Alright, so I just shot... Is this like the Hanzo of this game? Is that what this is?
An enemy has drawn
I don't know.
blood.
Alright, so right now I'm just trying to figure out what everything does. Oh, that was cool. Okay, so I can do like a little roll. What does this do? Alright, that just shoots arrows. Alright, and they advertise 60 FPS for this game on Switch, which, again, I don't have an FPS counter on the Switch. But it looks like 60 FPS. Also, my computer just locked for some reason. Alright, my computer's back on. I don't know why it locked, but...
Enemy killing spree.
Alright, you know what? This might actually be 60 FPS, which is pretty impressive. Because getting just about anything of this caliber to run 60 FPS on Switch is not an easy thing to do. So I'll give them some credit for that. For you guys on YouTube, it's gonna look like 30 FPS, and that's just because of that's because I'm live streaming it, and my OBS like caps at 30 FPS. For me, I'm seeing 60 FPS. But for you guys, you're gonna see 30 just because I'm streaming. So it may not look like 60 FPS for you guys, and that's because it's not. But it does look very nice. The visuals are nice. I'm actually starting to kill some people now, so that's nice. Oh, what the hell happened there? Did that guy pick me up and throw me? I don't know what happened. Also, aren't there horses in this game? Am I crazy? I feel like somebody told me there's horses in this. Yeah, look, is that a horse? I thought there were horses in this game. Yo, what up? Welcome to the stream. What up? How's it going? We're checking out Paladins. I'm gonna be drawing a lot of comparisons between this and Overwatch, which people are gonna get annoyed of. Oh, that's cool. So you're more like Widowmaker then, because you can see through walls and shit. There are horses just on different game modes. Okay. Alright, so I'm not crazy. Alright. You know what? It's not Overwatch by any means. But I could actually play this. This isn't that bad. I thought it was going to be pretty bad, because usually a lot of these clone games, they try to emulate what the original does, which you could debate that Overwatch isn't even the original. You know, that's highly debatable. But like, they try to emulate what the successful games are doing, and a lot of time they fall flat. This game actually feels really nice. I'm not sure what's happening here, though. Is that, like... Was that lag, or does that person have an ability that, like, clones them? I'm not really sure what that was about, but, well, this was made before Overwatch. I would say Overwatch pulled a Fortnite. I'm not entirely sure. Because I know they were both in development around the same time, and I think this one dropped first. Because Overwatch had the open beta as well, which I'm not 100% sure, but I think the open beta was before this game had their open beta, because this game had an open beta as well. But I'm pretty sure the Overwatch open beta came before this. Either way, it doesn't really matter which one is the original, because realistically, neither one of them's original, because they take elements from, they take elements from pre-existing games. So, couple more months before Overwatch. See, like, I don't know the timing for all this stuff. And you know, I thought, I don't know, I wasn't thinking this game would be quite as polished as it is. Because, keep in mind, I've never played this game before, and I'm actually doing somewhat decently. I didn't think this game would be nearly as polished as it is, because it's a free-to-play title. You know, because that's the thing with these free-to-play games, right? That are kind of like... That's the thing with Fortnite, right? Because you have PUBG, and then you have Fortnite, and Fortnite's the free-to-play, you know, one. And they kind of add their own elements. But,
Enemy killing spree.
let's see. I don't know. I don't know, man. I was going into this thinking I wouldn't enjoy it. Let's see. Which is free as... Yeah, H1Z1. That's another one. That's the one that everybody forgets about. That's the one that everybody forgets about, the H1Z1. But yeah, I was going into this game expecting not to enjoy it. And I guess that's just because I really like Overwatch, and I know these two games are similar. But this is actually not that bad. It's you know, it's really fluent. The controls are nice. Graphically, it looks good. I'm thoroughly convinced that it's running at 60 FPS, which is what they advertise for the Switch version. Overall, man, this game is, you know, I had low expectations going into this, and I'm actually pretty surprised. Pleasantly surprised with what I'm seeing. That being said, if they ever do drop Overwatch on Switch, like, I'll probably never play this game again. I'll probably just go straight to Overwatch, just because I have a bit more history with Overwatch. But overall, this is pretty good. I'm pleasantly surprised. Let's go to one of the ones that has horses. Because, let's see. I want to try that, but I'm on Mac, so I'm just waiting for my NVIDIA GeForce now. Yeah. Do you, are you using a, you must be using an external, an external GPU enclosure over, Thunderbolt 3, huh? Is that what you're doing? Or do you have a Hackintosh? Is that, like, what's your setup there? Cause I know gaming on Mac is kinda, you know, hit or miss. Yeah. Let's see. Which one has the horses? Cause I wanna try that out. Hold on. How do I? Hold on, that's not what I wanted. How do I end queue? My Mac is low-key good on most things. Yeah, like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not a fan of Apple. I've said it on, maybe it's not on Switch. No, there's other game modes. It's just whenever I made my queue originally, I removed the other game modes, and I don't know how to add them back in. Oh wait, settings. Here we go. Okay. Alright, so let's remove this. Paladins on Steam runs around 100 FPS. Yeah, well that's entirely dependent on your computer, though. If you have a shit computer, I guarantee you can get it on Steam and it'll run at like 20 FPS if you have a really shitty computer. If you have a nice computer, it'll probably run around 100. Although these games typically don't take a whole lot to run. Let's see. Which one? I'm assuming this one has the horses. I might be wrong, but Siege is the one, by the way. Is that the one I selected? No, I selected Onslaught. God damn it. Alright, can I leave match? Oh, somebody took my character. Alright, we're gonna choose this guy. No, you got on Onslaught. Yeah. Yeah, I noticed that. I'll have to change that. Oh, it does say I have equipped default horse, though. Oh, is this like the Soldier 76 of this game? Is that... I don't know these characters. So maybe it's got horses as well. It says I have default horse equipped, so... maybe. I don't know. I don't know a whole lot about this game. I'm pleasantly surprised with it, though.
Customize your champion.
Let's see. Yo, what up? What up? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. We're trying out this game. It's pretty much blown away my expectations so far. Let's see. Alright, so I want to see if this mode has the horses, because I know there's horses in this game. Which is such an odd thing that, it's like, could you imagine Overwatch with horses, right? Like, I know I keep drawing comparisons to Overwatch, but they're very similar games, alright? Let's just call it like it is. They're very similar, the two games. But it's like this one has horses, so it just seems like such an odd thing. It's like, yeah, let's have like this online, you know, let's see. I searched Paladins versus Overwatch and viewed this stream. Yeah, that's interesting that it came out. Horses are only in siege mode. Okay. See, I've never played this game, so I don't know. So I guess we'll... Did it freeze? I think it might have froze. Alright, well that's definitely... I can guarantee that's not because of my network, because my network is on point. So that's a server issue. Or at the very least, that's definitely an issue either on Nintendo's end or on their end, because my network connection is on point. I can guarantee that's not what it is. Yeah, alright, well, we're gonna try reloading that. That's fun, because I wanted to play the mode with horses anyway. It just seems like such an odd thing to have, right? You have all this stuff, and then it's like, oh, we'll throw some horses in there, too. It just seems like such an odd thing. But I don't know, man. I came into this game with very low expectations, and I might actually like this game. I guess that's what happens when you're willing to, you know, have an open mind about things, right? Because a lot of people, I try to keep an open mind with most things. Because if you go through life closed-minded, you often miss out on, you know, the good things that life has to offer. So I went into this with low expectations, and so far, I actually really like it. I don't know, I might try one more egg lock, because why not? Yeah, those were fun, man. I've been wanting to do another randomizer, but I have so many Pokemon series going right now that I kind of have to finish one of them before I can start another one. But yeah, let's see. Alright, so let's play Siege mode, because apparently that's the one with the horses. I came with low expectations to Paladins in 2016 and playing it till today. Yeah, I came into this with low expectations, but I'm actually pleasantly surprised with this. How they got it running at 60 FPS on the Switch, I have no fucking idea. But, you know, that in and of itself is pretty impressive. Which, again, I want to point out that for you guys are going to be seeing 30 FPS. Just because of how my capture software works. But for me, in-game, I'm seeing... I would estimate this is probably 60 FPS. They advertise 60 FPS for the Switch version, and I'm looking at it, and it looks like 60 FPS. I don't actually have a frame counter for it. If I was running this on PC, I could run Fraps and get, like, the actual frame counter. But I'm just gonna say it's 60 FPS, because that's what they advertise, and that's what it looks like to me. Let's see. But, in OBS, I have everything running at 30 FPS. So for you guys in YouTube, it's gonna look like 30. My recording software comes out choppy choppy as fuck, so no way am I recording until I can make it way more better in rendering. Yeah, they, what's the specs on your rig? Because usually, if you don't have a very good, GPU or CPU combination, or sometimes it can be RAM related as well, but usually it comes down to GPU and CPU whenever you're rendering stuff. If you're running on a Mac, I'd say it's probably GPU related. It's probably GPU related. If you could run an external graphics card enclosure through Thunderbolt 3, I don't know what Mac you have, so I don't know if that's something you'd be able to do, but if you could do that, then you might, then you might would be better off.
The battle is about to begin.
Let's see, I have 12 gigabyte RAM, so, yeah, I think so. It's probably not your RAM then, because my rig right now only has 6 gigabytes of RAM, which I will be, oh yay, we have horses. But yeah, my rig right now only has 6 gigabytes of RAM, which I'm going to be upgrading to 16 later this year. But if you have 12, then you should be fine on RAM. So I'd say if you're running on Mac, your problem is most likely GPU. Because when it comes to things like that, unless you have like a really, really high-end, like $3,000 Mac that's like specifically designed for, you know, that kind of stuff, then usually the CPU's fine. It's usually GPU when it comes to that. Let's see. I'm custom building a PC anyways soon for Fortnite and Realm Royale, H1, Z1, etc. If you're building like specifically for Fortnite, then you don't really need a whole lot of high spec stuff. If that's like the only things you're gonna be doing with it, cause Fortnite, you know, it's a really easy game to run. It really is. My old PC, which, or my old GPU is like complete crap. I had, what was it? It was a NVIDIA GT650, which is a really shit card, by today's standards. But I had that, and, I will say that, it ran Fortnite probably like 30 to 35 FPS stable, which for such a shit card, that's pretty impressive. So like, if you're just building just for Fortnite, then you really don't need anything too extensive. You'd be good with like a Core i3. If you're gonna be doing editing or anything like that, I would probably recommend at least like a Core i5 Intel chip, and then probably, depending on if you want to go with like Team Red or Team Green, I usually use NVIDIA cards, so I would probably say probably like a 1050. A 1050 would pretty much be good for most things. Actually, I have an i5 right next to me. Then yeah, you're good. Just use an i5. If you can, get 16 gigabytes of RAM, but for most things, you only really need 8. It's just, if you have 16, then you have a nice overhead, if you're working heavier loads. But like Core i5, 16 gigabytes of RAM, and then like a 1050 or a 1050 Ti, and then you should be good.
30 seconds remaining.
Yeah, that's a pretty good, like, I would consider that a fairly low budget build.
15 seconds remaining.
I mean, not everybody's gonna be able to afford that, because some of those parts are still fairly expensive. The CPU is gonna be the most expensive part, but if you already have one of those, then you're good. But yeah, I would call that like a low budget. That would be what I would recommend for a low budget build for, you know, gaming and stuff. Core i5. If you're gonna be gaming and editing, then a Core i5 1050 Ti or a 1050, and then 16 gigabytes of RAM. You're good to go. That's what I got so far from most of my friends who make PCs, yeah. Yeah, the PC I'm streaming this on right now is running, is actually a bit under spec from what I was just saying. I'm running a Core i3, with a GTX 1050 Ti superclock that on top of the factory overclock, I'm running an even higher overclock that I personally put in. I'm running 6 gigabytes DDR3 RAM. I'm running on a stock Acer Aspire motherboard, and then I'm running one 2 terabyte hard drive, and then another 500 gigabyte hard drive for backup storage. And then of course I'm running Windows 10, because you pretty much have to upgrade to Windows 10, which is a little annoying because I prefer Windows 7. Windows 7 is a bit better for most games, but yeah. Windows 10 is fine. They've kind of fixed most of the issues that it had. But yeah, so I'm actually running a rig that's a bit under spec for what I'm doing. But for my use purposes, if I can just get that, RAM up to 16 gigabytes, then I'll be good to go. And then I hope to start working on my next PC build, which I already have some parts for. I like this character a lot. I like how you can kind of roll around and stuff. It's really nice. This is a very fluent character that I like. See, what does this do? Oh, right, I already checked that. It makes me see through walls. I forgot. Let's see. I'm usually a healer attacker character. Yeah, see, like, I don't know the meta for this game. And I'm limited to what characters I can use because I'm running the free version. But I actually really like the character I'm using right now. Like, I have no problems with this character if I can just get used to this game.
Enemy double kill.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to building my next PC because I have a lot of plans. I have a lot of things I would like to do, but I can't really start doing it until I finish this one. And I can't finish this one until I get the remaining parts I need, which is going to end up costing me like $130. because I plan on installing a card reader, and I also plan on installing 16 gigabytes of RAM. And then after that, I'll be done with this PC. I can move on to my next one.
15 seconds remaining. 10.
Let's see.
7, 6, 5, 4.
That's very confusing.
2,
That shit
1.
makes sense. Yeah, those women though, like, and I don't want to say that because that sounds like I'm generalizing like all women, which I'm not. But like for the most part, they like to play mind games, right? And you know, that's not necessarily a bad thing, but sometimes it can be a bit annoying. It's like it's like that's a perfect example because it's like just enough of this like beating around the bush shit. Just like either tell me how you feel or like don't.
Points
right?
spawning in 15 seconds.
I don't know. I don't know, man.
5, 4,
Not yet.
3, 2, 1.
I don't know. I genuinely think they like to play mind games with us. And I know that, let's see. I don't know. I know the way that I phrase that makes it sound like a kind of us versus them statement, which that's not what I'm saying at all. But you know, some people are gonna take this conversation like way out of context.
A good omen. I'm impressed.
She's gonna go on for my last year of middle school. Yeah. Yeah, just wait till you get to high school, man. High school is where all the shit happens. Yay, we won, I guess. Can I give you some Cassie pro tips? I mean, I guess. I don't see why not. I'm assuming Cassie is the character I was playing. Cassie is best at long and middle distance. Yeah, see, I'm probably not gonna be too serious about the gameplay with this. I'm just kind of getting in to try it out since it's free. On short, she's very fragile. Yeah, I've noticed. She seems to be pretty much like the Widowmaker of this, I guess. She's like a Widowmaker Hanzo hybrid. Yeah, I'm not gonna be like super serious about this game. I'm just kind of trying it out. I don't know. I might get into this game. I'm hoping they'll eventually put Overwatch on Switch. But for now, I think this will get my fix. I mean, I can always play Overwatch on my computer, but let's see. I have no clue, my man. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end the stream here. I think I'm gonna end the stream here, but I just wanted to get in, try this game out. I will say, it's a lot better than I thought it was gonna be. This is gonna be the kind of game that I'm gonna play casually in my own spare time. But it's pretty good. I think if you're into these kind of games, which I'm not even sure what you would classify this as, because I know it's a first-person shooter, but it's a bit more than that. So I'm not really sure what like genre games like these would be considered, because you have this and you have Overwatch. And they're kind of like their own thing. And there's a few other games as well that are similar. But if you like games like that, then, you know, this one's definitely worth trying out. It is free. There is in-game purchases you can make if you choose to. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this stream. I think we're just about done here. So, yeah, thank all you guys for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and become one of the ground babies. And I'll see all you guys next time. Goodbye, guys.